What happens when things end? Where am I? Am I alive yet?
Have you ever stood and stared at it, marveled at its beauty, its genius? Millions of collectors, lovers of film and horror alike, just living out their lives, oblivious. Did you know that the first program was designed to be a perfect human world, where none suffered, where everyone would be happy? It was a disaster. No one would accept the program. Some believe that we lack the programming language to describe your perfect world, but I believe that as a species, human beings define their reality through misery and suffering. However, when viewers of the Movie Canon YouTube channel tune in, they get a sense of joy. Too much joy, if you ask me. You see, the perfect world would dream that your primitive cerebral kept trying to wake up from, which is why this was redesigned to this, the peak of your civilization. For some reason, human beings still found their way to the Movie Canon YouTube channel. This has to change. Look out that window. You had your time. The future is our world. The future is our time. Is there something on your mind?
Watch the Movie Canon.
Hi, you're watching the Movie Canon? Watch Geo.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Movie Canon. I'm Giovanni, and this is Figure Sock episode number 41. It is Sunday, February 2nd, 2025, and there's not a lot of news this week, and we probably won't be getting some for the next week or two still, but we're still doing a show. There is a couple of, pieces of news that we saw before the Chinese New Year this week, and we have the Spider-Man figure, which we'll talk briefly. I know you guys are probably already over it, but we'll talk about it for just a little bit, guys. And then we have the JAZZINC update on the Batman computer Batcave situation there, so we'll talk about that for a little bit as well. And there's a bunch of games like we always do with Figure Price Right, Fantasy Figure Zone, Keep, Gift, or Destroy. I'm going to activate the horror simulation for the members, which if you're not a member, you can still join in, and then we'll talk about all these games that we're going to do here tonight. It should still be a lot of fun, even though, like I said, not much news here, but of course it is never anywhere near as fun if I don't have my Canon Council, as I like to call them. So let's go ahead and bring in my very first Canon Council member of the night. He has been here multiple times. You guys know him as the One Adam 12.
Since I was 3 or 4 years old, I've loved Star Wars. So we'll keep looking. We're getting into double jeopardy where things really get tense. Iron Man knowing that the original Avengers are destroyed and the MCU goes down the drain. And also knowing that we destroyed Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Oh man.
Hey, Adam, how you doing?
Hey, good, Gio. How are you? We been fighting the flu this week. The family came down with the flu, and I probably got it least bad of all, but not great. So it's on the upswing a bit now, but
Okay.
that's never fun.
Right. Yeah, I remember last year, towards the end of the year, I got the, I don't know, COVID, flu, whatever it was, for like back to back for like a whole month. So yeah, I completely understand that. And but still, thank you, Adam, for still coming on here tonight. Hope everything is well,
fun.
you know, otherwise. But I greatly appreciate your time as always. Let me see here. So we have another Canon Council member here of the night. He has been here also many times. So let's go ahead and bring him in as well. Mr. Eddie Money Mendez.
And I think I told you this when I met you in person, dude, but you kind of look like Buzz to me. Like, you
What
look
the
like a
hell?
live action Buzz.
I don't think you told me that. You probably
okay.
thought it, but I don't think you
look
told
like
me
Buzz
that.
Lightyear to me, dude. You got
To the movie
you got the
canon
whole
and
look.
beyond.
Right. Hey, Eddie, how you doing?
Hey.
What's up, guys? Happy Sunday.
Happy
Weekend
Sunday.
went by
And
too
you.
quick.
Oh yeah. I need to add like a bunch of like dollar bills dropping on your logo. Eddie, so I'll be doing that in the future. But
right.
thank you so much for joining us here. You know, as always, we appreciate you having on here. Let's see here. My next Canon Council member of the night. He's been on Figure Stock. He's been on the shows now, actually, very quickly. Let's go and bring him in here. You guys know him as Feel the Burn, Mr. Roberts. Hey, Robert, how you doing?
Hey, Robert.
Good. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing very well. There was a couple of Canon Council members that were going to be on, and they weren't able to make it. So I'm glad you were able to fill in the spot there. Very short notice, so I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. I'm always happy to be here. Yesterday was great. We had a lot of
that's
fun
right.
yesterday.
We did the horror talk yesterday. You were on there, among others, like Jose Plus and Tim and Our Life in Horror. So that was a lot of fun there. And you're here again.
Oh, yeah.
Much appreciated there. And
I'm looking forward to the horror simulation. I want to know what that's all about.
oh yeah, I hope I wasn't overhyping it. So you'll see what it is. You understand what it is, but I hope it's not like too overhyped for you. But it's just something about your character and stuff like that for the channel members. But again, Robert, thank you so much there for joining us here. And then my next Canon Council member of the night. This is his first time on this channel on Figures Talk. I have streamed with him before on Jay Feezy's live stream back in December when we talked about all those Christmas movies and whatnot. So we have S Beam joining us for the very first time. How you doing there?
Oh, hello. Thanks for inviting me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Looking
most
forward to a good
definitely.
stream.
Oh, yeah, thank you so very much there, Mr. Esbeen, for joining us as always. Greatly appreciated there. And you're since you're new on this show, first time you're here, I do have a keep, gift, or destroy for you, Staler, for you. I don't know, like I always say this, I don't know how I did. I picked up some information from when we streamed once, and then I asked around as well. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you so very much for joining us here. Oh, looks like we lost Roberts. Looks like he's trying to come back in here. So we'll bring him in here as soon as he's able to. So let's go into the live chat, guys. Oh, there's quite a few of them already. So let's do that now. So we have Commander Green dropping by saying hello there. Hello, Commander Green. Thanks so much for joining us. I think I saw you earlier on Feezy's stream. So thanks so much for joining us here in the live chat. Very much appreciated there. Christian, Crosshair, Cooper also dropping by. Says, what up, guys? Hello there. Mr. Christian, thank you so much. As always in the live chat, always supporting. Greatly appreciate that. And Mr. Tim Harvey, happy Sunday evening. He says, thank you so much as well for joining us. A big, what's the name of the manufacturer? I always forget how to pronounce it. Is it Caustic Plastic? Caustic Plastic, there you go. So I know I joined the group because I know they're about to announce or have for pre-order that Frankenstein, which I'm looking forward to. So thank you so much there, Mr. Tim Harvey. And then Mr. Moose himself says, saying hello there. Keeper of the positive vibe, especially for Caustic Plastic. There you go. So thank you so much, Mr. Moose. Always a supporter as well. And then S being warming up the chat as well. Thank you so much there. And Mr. Brick Artemis, who's a channel member and a moderator. Thank you so much, Brick, for joining us here in the live chat. And hopefully you stick around so that you can choose the path your character will do if you join the horror simulation for your character for the membership. So we'll talk about it in a bit. And then Robert is also warming up the chat here, says howdy folks, also a channel member and a panelist here tonight. Thank you so much there, Robert. And looks like you're there. Let me bring you. There you go. You had left at one point. Yeah. There you go. Thank you so much there. All right, there you go. So we're good there. I can hear you and see you. Everything's good there now. Valkyrie Magnus dropping by says, good evening to you and friends. Saying hello to a bunch of you guys there. So thanks so much, Valkyrie, for joining us. Also a supporter. Greatly appreciated there. Then we have Mr. SpongeBob, Squareballs, Mr. Classy Thomas also joining us here in the live chat. Hello, fellow nerds. So yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Mr. Classy Thomas. Much appreciated there as well. Let's see. Moose says, hello, community of collectors. Thanks, Gio, for the new kit code. I could have used it yesterday when I ordered a 60s housekeeper, aka Mars Toys Alfred. I say ordered since mine has shipped. Yeah, I mean, so you could, I've had this code for like 6 months, but yeah, I mean, you can use it. I think you can only use it once. So I'm sure you order a lot of figures, Moose. So I'm sure you'll use one. I'm sure you use it fairly soon there. Let's see. It looks like you're just talking amongst yourselves there. And TJ Mike, aka King Churro, also a channel member here. Thanks so much for joining us, TJ Mike. Also one of the channel members that was interested in the horror simulation. We'll get into that later in the stream, so hopefully you stick around for that. Thank you so much there. Let me see. It looks like you're talking amongst yourselves. And 112 warming up the chat as well, a moderator, channel member as well. Thank you so much there. Let's see. And then Jose Plus dropping by. What's up, fellas? Hello there, Jose Plus. Thank you so much for joining us. He was on my Horror Talk episode yesterday with Feel the Burn, among other Canon Council members. We had a lot of fun there. Thank you so much there, Jose. And let's see. Looks like you're still talking amongst yourselves there. Let's see, saying hey, Gio and panel to Commander Green. Thank you so much there. And I think we might be, let's see. Oh, here we go. Brick says, Eddie only responds to me if I trash Snyder, he says. Yeah, so we'll talk about that JAZZINC Batman computer, which is related to that's the Snyderverse version, right? Let's see, then Eddie just warming up the chat as well. Thanks so much there, Eddie. Let's see, Moose says, I've run out of codes until now. Gio to the rescue in the future. Yes, Moose. So you know what it is. It's pinned on my Instagram. So you just go to my Instagram page. It's already pinned in there. It's like one of the first posts there. So just go there. Future reference there. So thank you guys for joining in the live chat. Much appreciated there. And I would ask if you would hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, comment if you'd like to, and we'll get into the whole membership a little later. But let's go ahead and get started with the first topic. And like I said, I'm going to do this fairly quickly because this figure was announced like a week ago. I think it was like Monday, maybe Sunday night actually, of last week. So we do have the Spider-Man, your neighborhood Spider-Man figure from the series on Disney Plus that premiered this week on the 29th from Disney Plus. Now, if we look at the Rotten Tomato scores of this, we have 90% of the critics give it a positive review out of 31 reviews, but only 66% of the audience gave it a positive review out of 250 submissions. The price, $200, expected to ship between October 2025 through March of 2026. HONO, right? So it's a HONO, another Spider-Man here. Has any of you guys seen the show yet? The animated show yet? I think there's 2 episodes.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
I watched it.
You did watch it? I watched it. I actually did watch it. And it was okay. You know, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It's not one of those shows that I was rushing to watch, but I was working from home and I was like, let me play something in the background. I was like, oh yeah, this is out. This figure's out. So why not just watch the first 2 episodes? They're short. They're like 28 minutes each. And they're fine. You know, I don't know if I'm going to continue watching it, but it was okay. I'm not interested in this figure. Like I'm sure a lot of you guys, the price is way too much for this. I don't know, just because it's a Spider-Man figure, but even the other one, the black, the symbiote, wasn't that one like 175 or something like that? But yeah, so I don't know how much interest in this figure or even the show, but I'll throw it to any of you guys. Adam, I don't think I know you haven't seen this, but what were your initial thoughts when you saw this?
Well, let's just step back. If I recall, and someone on the panel or chat will correct me if I'm wrong, when this show was originally pitched by Kevin Feige a few years ago now, it was pitched as setting within the MCU, and it was about the Tom Holland Spider-Man, not necessarily voiced by him, but his version of Spider-Man before the events of Captain America Civil War. And I was really interested in that. And I guess some along the way it changed. That's fine. I'm just not, I really like Spider-Man. I don't think I know Brick's ARTEMIS is in the chat. I'm not sure I'm as big a Spider-Man fan as Brick. He's definitely, boss level when it comes to Spider-Man fans. But I'm a pretty big Spider-Man fan, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 Spider-Man figures, and I got the Garfield 2.0 on pre-order. So and I'd like to get that new Morales one that just came out, but I'm waitlisted on that. So I consider myself, some credibility when it comes to talking Spider-Man. I'm just not interested in this now. I guess if the whole show comes out and the reviews, not among the critics because I don't trust them anymore, but among the people in this chat, the people on this panel, the people your opinions I trust, and they say, Adam, you got to watch this. Like they're telling me you got to watch Arcane. Like my daughter's telling me I got to watch Arcane. Oh, then I'll go check that out. But just But if you're into it, I God bless. And now in terms of this figure, yeah, I guess it looks pretty accurate to what the cartoon shows. Yeah. But my main issue with this is it's supposed to be the HONO line, a entry level figure. A $200 entry level is not an entry level figure, particularly when you compare a few months ago with the Wolverine that came out, which was what, like 160-ish I want to say
around there. The first one
150?
around there, yeah, like 160 around there. Yeah,
and that's I regret not getting that figure because that looks like an awesome figure. So, I don't really have much more to say in that. It looks like the cartoon, so it does the job as advertised. But I think the price point is not, compared to some of the, I used to collect Marvel Legends, and Marvel Legends are toys. And yes, the Hot Toys there's the toys and Hot Toys, but these are high-end collectibles. And our Hot Toys, they look like miniaturized people. They're supposed to, in my view. This looks like an overpriced toy.
Okay, yeah. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I do think it was supposed to be the Tom Holland Spider-Man of the MCU prior to Civil War. I believe that was the original idea. They changed it, no idea why, but it looks like it's not part of the same universe of the MCU, right? Because if you've seen the show, it's some differences there. But with the whole MCU thing, with the whole multiverse thing, it could still get connected somehow. So I guess that's okay. But yeah, I mean, I would have been a little bit more interested, at least be more excited for it as far as the show itself, if it was still connected to that. But I mean, even so, like I said, I checked it out. It was okay, not the worst thing I've seen. But Brick says a show is halfway good. I think I'm going to really like it by the end. End of episode 2 was cool, he says. Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about there, Brick. And then we have, I thought I saw, where did I see it here? Oh, there you go. Jedi Night Watch, Mr. Graham, dropping by. Hello there, Mr. Graham. Thanks so much for joining us. And Ben Thomas Show also here joining us in the live chat. Really appreciate it there, Ben. Much appreciated there. All right, let's see if I'm not missing anyone else here. Okay, it looks like we're good for now. Any other thoughts on this figure, or just in general, HONO line, or just any ideas?
The only thing I don't understand is, why are they having a separate comic book line for Hot Toys and then still doing HONO? I just don't get it. And plus the fact that this one is $200, they might as well put in with the, well, it's not comic book, but I mean, they might as well charge it as a regular Hot Toys. I mean, I just don't see too many people getting this. Even if they're major fans of the show, it's like, I'd rather just get a regular, suit of Spider-Man instead of this. Like, yeah. I'm not a big fan of the homemade stuff. I mean,
okay.
I don't know, but to each their own.
Right. Let's see. Jazzy dropped by, says hello there. Gio, hello there, Jazzy. Thank you so much for joining us in the live chat. Much appreciated there. And then Mike Literis also dropping by here, says love. So I have to hit the sheets, but wanted to say hi. So hello, Mike Literis. Thanks so much for joining us. As long as you did. Thanks very much there. Let's see. Looks like you were just talking amongst yourselves. Any other thoughts, guys? If not, we'll do the first figure price right. If you have something to write with, either on your phone or on a notepad or whatever it is, so that you can reveal and show the price that you think the figure is, I'll full screen your screen to show your price. A lot of you guys have played this before, except as Beam. So it's just like, the price is right. You put a price. I'll show you a figure, an image of a figure, and then you try to guess what the price is based on Sideshow's website, the retail price. And then as long as you don't go over, but you stay under $25, you get a point. For the channel members who are in the panel, Adam and Roberts, if you win a point for this game, you'll get 10 credits. So you have, the whole currency thing that I introduced on the membership. So if you win a point, that's 10 credits for your character. All right, so let's see here. So let's go back over here to the first one. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, here we go. So here's the first one. Figure price right. Let me remove this. Wonder Woman 100 anniversary hot toy, not technically artisan, but the, I guess, prototype or like the test run, I guess. What was the price of this figure when it was announced? Sideshow price, no taxes, no shipping included. Just if you were to have gone on the site, what would you have paid, or what would you have seen that you would pay? So whenever you guys are ready, let me know, and then you show the price. And then the chat, you guys can also participate. If you guys want to participate as well, go ahead and do that. If you are a channel member in the live chat and you want to guess and you get it right, first attempt. Actually, you know what? I probably won't be able to do that because I don't know if you're looking it up. So never mind. So just for the Canon Council. But there'll be an opportunity for you guys to get credits. The channel members who are in the live chat, there'll be some a trivia, so you can possibly get some credits there. All right. So whenever you guys are ready.
Ready.
Okay. So go ahead and reveal your price. All right. Let's go to S-Beam first. So he says it's 400. So that's 400. Okay, let's go to Eddie. Eddie says it's 385. Okay, let's go to Adam. He says it's 425. Okay, and let's go to Robert. He says it's 425 as well. And you guys can tie. You can perfectly tie. So, all right. So those were you guys' guesses. Let's look at the live chat real quick here.
Was it selling for like 1,100 nowadays? Something like that.
I think so. Actually, I missed out on. I missed out on her. I should have gotten her. Let's see. Jedi Nightwatch says 445. Jazzy says it's overpriced. So there you go. Brick says panel, no cheating by looking at the comments. Right, exactly. I feel like they already know that, right? So definitely. You can't Google Graham. Says Jazzy. Here you have an art Anakin for me. Oh, another guy who says he's getting an Anakin for someone else. So I didn't. This one hurts because I sold my PO. Well, yeah, that would suck. All right, here you go. It's 405.
Ah, man.
Ah, man.
That was gonna be my first guess, too.
405. So S-Beam gets a point, and that's it. S-Beam gets a point. So there you go, guys. So figure price right. I'm only teasing. Yeah, I get that. Thank you so much there, Brick. Then Jedi says it's close. Yeah. All right. So let's see. So let's do. I'm going to do the JAZZINC stuff, and then I have a few other figure price rights. So let's do the next one here. So we have the JAZZINC, what is it? The Batman vs Superman, Justice League, Cave, Batman Cave computer. Joost did an update. I don't know if you guys order this, so we're interested in getting this, but I think it looks pretty cool. I messaged him, just asked him if I can show the video here. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. Where is it? Hold on a second, guys. Okay. There you go. So that's the video there. And let me just full screen it here. So, I mean, this wouldn't be something that I would necessarily want myself, because I would like the Keaton if Hot Toys were to ever do that, the Batman computers. I don't know if it'll be to this level, right? But I'm curious to see if any of you guys actually pre-ordered this or interested in getting it, or any thoughts on this at all. Let's throw this to S-Beam. Any thoughts there?
Well, this thing's badass, but well out of my price range. So, unfortunately, I won't be getting it, but I know a few people who will. So I'll have to just live vicariously through them. But it looks amazing. I think he did a good job.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome. If I was more of a bigger Snyder fan, I may be tempted on getting this. I don't know actually how big this is, actually, like how large it would be, but I have the site here. It's $14.99, unless that's wrong. but I believe that's what it is. And I think it was announced several years ago. I think like over 3 years ago, I believe. But Adam, any thoughts on this?
This is, I mean, it looks awesome. You need a lot of space for this. But if you have the space for it, man, that's really cool. And I mean, I could see people, they'd rather have, if for most people, the Batman 89 Batcave has got a special place. But I don't know. You could use this. You can use this for Star Wars. I mean, I don't know. You can use this for anything. It's not quite Star Wars technology, but you can use this for a lot of 1/6 scale. You can use this for Marvel, and you can have Iron Man standing over there saying, "This guy's playing Galaga," So there's a lot of things that you can use this for. I wish I had the space and $1,500 to get this, but if you do, man, I envy you.
Right. Now, this is what I found online. I think this is the one that they're referring to. I don't think there's another one out there, right? That Yoast is doing. But yeah, it looks $14.99. And Jedi says, I only want the 89 Bat computers, which I hope
I agree.
make. I don't know if they're going to, but hopefully maybe after seeing all this, maybe they'll feel like they need to or something. But yeah, Jedi's $14.99. Exactly. Robert, any thoughts on this update?
Yeah, I'm not really interested in this one. Like what Jedi was saying, yeah, the 89 I would definitely pick up. I don't know why Hot Toys and like showed a prototype and just nothing. So that kind of pissed me off. But I'm like, hey, if they're not going to do it, Jazz, please do one. I mean, most people were waiting for that to come out, and it just never came into fruition. So, yeah, this is cool, but I can see where there's probably going to be like a lot of assemblage going on when you get it. So, yeah, I ain't that handy. So, yeah. Nice to look at, but not. Yeah,
it looks cool. I like that the monitors are actually kind of like functional, like actual monitors, right? In 1/6, that's cool. I mean, I have a Batfleck Hot Toys figure, but it's just too much money. And I think with that money, I probably would have just bought one of the Batmobiles that I've been wanting for a long time. But I mean, I think it looks cool though. It looks very, very great. Jedi Nightwatch says it's a bad time for this to come out. I'm kind of over Snyderverse, he says. Let's see.
You would need a space as long. I'm just looking at it, eyeballing it here. As long as probably the Batmobile, maybe not as long, but maybe the size of the tumbler.
Oh, okay.
But you also need a certain, you need height and depth. So yeah, I don't know if this. I guess this would fit into a
module case.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure either, actually. Let's see here. We have Acres of Movies dropping by here. This says hello and thanks, Stacy. I haven't seen you in the live chat before. I don't think so. So thanks so much for joining us. Welcome. And then it says, do you have any Gremlins figures? I do not. I don't know if you guys do.
No.
Any Gremlins figures?
Got a couple floating around here somewhere.
Oh, it looks like SB does have. Oh, the NECA.
Good old NECA, yep. NECA figures.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I don't have any of those. Are they 1/6 or something else?
No, they're 7-inch scale ish.
Oh, okay.
They're actually more of a mix between a scale. I'm not sure which scale area, but they're bigger than quarter.
I don't know.
They're bigger than 1/6 for sure.
Oh, okay.
But
I think Trick or Treat Studios is doing Gremlins in like their accurate sizes. I think.
Yeah.
They've been promoting like a lot of Gremlin stuff, so you might look there, Trick or Treat Studios.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do have a lot of that, huh? Mr. Mood says, Gio, I must make a correction. Originally, the Wonder Woman WB 100 was $400. That is true. It says $405 on Sideshow, not only because Sideshow added $5 to every listing. Months after the WB 100 Wonder Woman went up. So SB was perfect. Yeah. I mean, I actually forgot to mention that they did add the $5. When was it? Sometime last year, I think. Because there's another figure price right here that also has the additional $5 in there. But I'm accounting for it now because that's how much it is now. But I do remember that. I just forgot to mention that. But thank you so much. But he's still, I mean, SB still got the point, so he's still good there. So thank you so much there, Mr. Moose. Then Jedi says it's crazy that this is the same price of a Batmobile. Right, exactly.
It is.
And that's how much the Batmobile, I believe, the animated series is. And I'm not sure about the other ones. I think they were around that same price, right? Or maybe a little cheaper.
I
maybe
think
like
the 89. I think the 89 and the 22 were about the same prices.
They were? Okay.
Yeah.
The 89
yeah,
was like
1800.
Yeah.
Oh, was it really? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the Batwing was like, what, 2,500 or something?
Yeah.
For the Batwing?
And
Okay.
Yep.
The Forever one was like 1,600, wasn't it?
Oh, shit.
16. Oh. It's been a while since I looked.
Yeah, I kind of didn't want to look because I want it, so I just didn't want to look at it. But
the animated one. That's what I want.
Yeah, I did see that one was 1,500 for sure. I know, remember that one. Jedi says 89 was $1,500. He says,
unless it was originally 15, it was $17.99 the last time I looked. So.
Oh, okay. Then we have Blue Tattoo. By hey everyone, hello there, Mr. Blue Tattoo. Thank you so much for joining us in the live chat. Much appreciated there. Jedi says my Batmobile is floating in the sea right now. Okay, so you're about to get that. Yeah, how long does that usually take? Like from from when it leaves on ship to actually get to your home? Does it really take like a month or so, or less than that? I haven't experienced that yet.
3 months sometimes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I've never
It's a while.
gotten a figure on the ship, but with statues, if you do the ship, like you could be lucky if it takes a month, but it's usually like 2 to 3 months.
Oh wow. Jetta says I think about 45 days. Yeah, that's quite a while.
And that's
there.
just on the Pacific from China to California. Wow.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I'm my Matu case, and they sent it out like the middle of November, so I'm still waiting on it. So.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that before. Yeah, I do remember that. You said that when we're doing the Batmobiles tier list, right? You mentioned that you were waiting for that. Mr. Moose says I don't own a Batfleck yet. I love all Bat computers. Yeah, for sure. Then we had Ed R dropping by and say, hey, everybody. Hello there, Ed R. Thank you so much for joining us in the live chat. I believe you might have been here before in the live chat. If not, welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. Then Blue Tattoo says, as famous as I am, I still have to rearrange my own figures. There you go. Mr. Blue Tattoo, who it was a James Gunn, right? Who responded to
Dude, I've been seeing that everywhere.
I saw that too. There's this YouTube channel. There's a couple of YouTube channels that I watch related to movies and stuff, and they were just talking about that Superman CGI or whatever shot that we saw last week. And I was like, let me just listen to that, see what they were talking about. And then I see a fan, and then I see Blue Tattoo's photo. And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I've streamed with him before. There you go. So yeah, so congrats there, Blue Tattoo, and we got an answer, I think, right? Let's see. Mr. Moose says my 89 Batmobile 2 about a month to be delivered from China. It was cheaper, he says. I feel that Mr. Moose gets everything cheap though, for some reason. Let's see. Jose Plus says you're going to love the JAZZINC Batmobile, Graham. It's amazing. Yeah, and a lot of you guys have that, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing. I just can't do that yet. But let me see there. Okay,
we'll get you there, Gio. We'll get you there.
Oh yeah. I want the I want all of them is a problem though. I want all of them.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
So that's the issue. Like once I get one, I was like, well, I mean, I have a figure of that Batman, so why not have a vehicle for that one too? So yeah, that's kind of the issue there. I still got to order that Bat computer, says Blue Tattoo. So yeah, that's $14.99 there.
Jesus.
All right. So any other thoughts on this, guys? Before we go to the next figure price rate.
The monitors, are these stickers or are they actual digital?
Actual
mini
monitors.
digital monitors?
They're actual, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
The actual
static screen
functional-
or are they
They
changing?
flip. They change.
They flip.
All of them
Yeah.
are just the big ones.
I think it's all of them.
Let me see, because he was
Showing
showing
in
in
the
the
video.
he was showing in the video. Yeah. Let me see. Because I saw it move. I saw them
I
move
did
for a
too.
bit.
But I didn't see if I saw the small ones moving. That's why I was like,
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think the big ones move, but the small ones are just like static. I don't think,
Yes.
yeah.
I saw the small ones move.
oh, there
Well, the
it
ones
goes.
with the bat,
Move.
the
Yeah, that's what they
Batmobile
move.
stuff doesn't move, or they didn't move anyway. The top two.
Oh, that would move. Yeah, that moved too. So it looks like all of them seem to move.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe that's why it's so expensive. But then again, I was thinking about that. I was like, well, if they're monitors, I guess that makes more sense. But then again, you could go to Target and get a 4K like 50-inch TV for $500. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what the difference is here.
Mhm.
I know it's hard to kind of think about price because this is like a custom thing and it's him and his kids making this, and so that's, you know, that goes into it too. So it's
Yeah.
there's not
That's
really a fair way to judge it. Although, like, I do agree with everybody, like 1,500 is too much. You know, if it was like 800, I would be way more inclined. I really want this. I love Snyder. I love Batfleck. Like, this would be a sick display. You know, people would see this and like it'd just be insane. You know, if you had the third-party Alfred on there with Batman, you know, it would be sick. But I can't spend 1,500, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, Eddie, you just kind of made me think about this here. It's too much for me, but I know my wife used to collect these like miniature like chairs and Adirondack chairs and beach chairs and stuff. And we got her, I got her like 20 years ago, this miniature, it's like it'd almost be like you could, if they made like Black Series or Marvel Legends figures, a like A-frame like ski lodge it was handmade by this guy at this gift store, you know, near where we live. And it was like $800 at the time. We still have it. And I mean, it's like beautifully handmade with wood. It looks like something you'd see, like you go to the Adirondacks, or you go to Aspen or something, and like a ski lodge house. And like, you know, when you mention that this, I mean, Joost, it's a small business, basically, is what it is. And if he's, you know, him and his kids are putting this together, I'm sure he's got other employees, but it's a small business. You're paying for that handcrafted, you know, essentially handcrafted diorama. So from that perspective, $1,500, I don't think is outrageous.
Yeah, I totally get all that for sure. Blue says all of them, I think, on a loop of 8 seconds as far as
That's really cool,
they
man.
move. So yeah, because that really grabbed my attention, because even the ones that we seen, the little tease that Hot Toys does, obviously they weren't going to do that and it wouldn't cost that much, but it'd be cool if it actually moved and stuff like that, and looks like this one does, so that's cool. I like that.
It comes with like that whole background piece too, right? Like the floor and the wall and all that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Now, if you could get it with like silly cat videos and like Batman sitting there looking at silly YouTube cat videos, I might be in.
I think
Excuse
I
me.
feel like he said you can play whatever you want on the screens. I feel like I heard him say that a while ago. So I
Alright.
think you can put cat
That'd be
videos.
long.
Hey, hon,
Or
what's the
have him
charge card?
watching the new Superman trailer on there.
Oh yeah. We have Edar saying China via economy C shipping around is 20 to 30 days, then it
Yeah.
hits the States. Okay. And then Blue says that at most it should be $1,000, not $1,500. He says.
It'd be easier to swallow.
All
that.
right,
Yeah, that's easy.
that's. I don't think that's
I want it,
outrageous.
man. Taxes, man.
Compared to
When we
the
get
other
our
one six
when we get that tax money back, maybe Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I was supposed to do my taxes this weekend. Anyways, let's end it there. Just reminded me right now. All right. Any other thoughts before we do the next figure price right? I have a few back to back, so if you guys are ready for those. And then after that, we'll do the horror simulation for the channel members, so you guys can join on that if you like. It shouldn't take too long. And then we'll do the fantasy figure zone, the keep, gift, or destroy. And then if there's anything else that you guys wanted to talk about, I actually meant to message you guys if you wanted to showcase something, maybe a figure that you want to talk about, or maybe a new one that you got. We can do that since it's going to be, there's not much stuff. I think that's it for the news or for the figures this week. That was it. All right, you guys ready for the figure price right for the next one here?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Droidicas. What is the price? And again, for 1 Adam 12 and Robert, who are channel members, if you get a point, you'll be getting 10 credits. And I'll explain the credits a little later. Okay, so the number 2 figure price right. Let me know when you guys are ready. And then the live chat, you guys could also put in your price. I'm just asking you not to look it up, but you guys can guess as well. Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Everyone ready? Okay.
Droidicas.
The Droidicas. Let's start with S-Beam. So he says 285. 285. All right. Next, Eddie. He says it's 260. 260 for the Droidicas. Then we have Adam. He says it's 260. 260. There you go. And then Feel the Burn says 305.
Damn.
305. So let's see which one.
I don't know nothing about Star Wars. So.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about that. Robert. Because you're like one of the few people who do not care for Star Wars like at all. So that's why I forget. Let's see. Brick says for fun, I'm guessing 275. Okay. Ed R says 340. Jedi says 300. All right, you guys ready?
Ready.
The price is 265.
Ooh. So close.
265. So that means Adam gets a point. And Eddie, because you guys tied. You both said 260. So there you go. So you got a point, and then Adam, you get 10 credits for your character. All right, next one here. Actually, let me look at the live chat real here. Shame on you, Feel the Burns.
What? Not everybody thinks the same thing. You probably don't like horror. I do. So. And
then Brick Artemis says, dang, 65 more than that. Hobo, Spider-Man. Exactly. Edar says, I was way off. Yeah, with 340, right? Must love Star Wars, says Jedi Night's Watch. So, yeah, there you go.
Preach.
Exactly. So I guess you won't be entering the Star Wars simulation when that activates, right, Robert?
Don't call me.
All right. Don't throw you up on that one. All right. Let's do the next one here. So we have 3 more. Let's do this real quick here. The next one is the Flash, the special edition, the most expensive one that you could have purchased. On
I think they're paying us to get it. I don't know.
Yep. So again, no shipping, no taxes, just the price that would have been on Sideshow when you had pre-ordered this. Although this waitlisted now, but let's see. Valkyrie says exactly. I'm assuming about the Star Wars comment. Yeah. Jedi says 290. Ed R says 300. Valkyrie says 300. And then what are you guys saying over there? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Robert this time. Flash. Robert says it's 285. 285. Okay. Let's go to Adam. 285 as well.
Holy shit.
Okay, and then let's go to Eddie, 285.
Damn.
285, and then S-Beam breaking the streak,
Oh,
280.
man.
280. There you go. All right.
Wow.
So again, Jedi says 290, 300 Ed R, 300 Valkyrie, 285 says Brick Artemis. And again, I am using the prices that it does include the additional $5, right? Because you know they did that last year. Let's see. Valkyrie says my wait list for the Flash converted a few weeks ago.
Oh,
Well, congrats. I'm kind of debating maybe I should get the Flash with all my Batman iterations and just put them like in the middle or something of all my
I really
iterations.
wanted that, the one they canceled. I really wanted that.
Oh,
one.
the young Barry, whatever.
Yeah, in the custom
With the bat suit, yeah.
I really wanted that one. Damn.
That one's got canceled. Yep. Edar says that Candyman is awesome. He says. Then
he means me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because I don't have a Candyman figure. All right, here we go, guys.
This is custom. So.
Nice.
And here's the price: $295.
Oh, man.
So you guys tied, except Mr. S Beam. So you're under $25. So you guys got the points. So Adam, you got 20 credits, and then Robert has 10 credits for your character, your member character. All right. We have two more, guys. Here we go. Pharaoh Predator.
Ooh.
No shipping, no taxes. What is the price?
I pre-ordered this one, and I don't even think I remember it.
I almost did. I almost pre-ordered this guy. Actually, there's a lot that I almost pre-ordered. Actually, there's a few that I put in the cart and then I just remove it after a week. Whenever you guys are ready, let me know. So full screen, you guys.
Good.
Okay, so again, can't go over, but if you go under, it can't be under more than $25. All right, here we go. Let's start with S Beam. He says $390. $390 for the Feral Predator or Fear Predator, how you want to say it. Eddie says $385. Okay, and then Adam. Adam says
I'm way under.
$280. He says $280.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm way under.
And Robert says $320. All right, so there you go there. I can't read my own handwriting, Eddie. Did you say $380?
$385.
Oh, $385. Damn, I was way off. Okay. All right, $385, Eddie. $390. SB. All right, here we go, guys. Let's look at the live chat. Says Jedi says $405.
See, that's
says
what I was.
$400. Ed R says $400. I pre-ordered. Mr. Moose says $410. And Brick says, can't wait to get this guy. Oh yeah, that's right. You pre-ordered him. Yeah, I remember that.
I remember him being expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's $400.
Dang.
Wow.
So the point goes to S Beam.
Does he have a lot of accessories? Just anyone remember?
I don't remember. Doesn't he have like a cool base?
Mm.
I don't remember.
I think he has a basic base.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the samurai Predator base.
Yeah, that one's cool. That's a cool base.
Sometimes their prices, I get no rhyme or reason of how they price these things.
He's huge. Because
Yeah, it's a big figure.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Well, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, Brick says
That
he's
makes
big.
sense.
Yeah, because he takes on a grizzly bear, doesn't he, in the movie?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that was just like, I need to rewatch that soon.
I still need to watch it.
Yeah, definitely watch it. It's on
Awesome
Hulu.
movie.
Yeah, Ray's good.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu.
Awesome movie.
Okay.
All right, this is the last one, guys. This is the last bigger price, right? Here we go. Account the $5 edition that Sideshow included last year. And this is the Artisan Ledger Joker.
Artisan?
Yes. And Edar says, fantastic movie. Prey. Absolutely, definitely. So again, this is the sideshow price of what it was, because it's waitlisted, right? The Heath Ledger Artisan Joker.
Okay.
Right.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's start with Robert. And Robert says $425 for the Artisan Joker. All right, let's go to Adam. $540. $540.
I was under the last one. I'm over this one, I'm sure.
And then Eddie says $465.
Damn. Okay.
$465. And then S Beam says $515.
Damn.
All right, there you go. All right, let's see what the live chat says. Jedi says $445. Edar says $455. Moose says $515. And then Brick says $465. All right. So here we go, guys. It's $520.
Jesus.
Wow.
Jesus.
It does include the $5 that was added last year. So it was originally $515. But right now, if your figure converts, if this one converts, it will be $520 plus, shipping, taxes, blah blah blah. So $520. So let's see. So the one that was closest to it without going over was, of course, Mr. S Beam.
Nice.
So S Beam has won for this
I remember
round.
the 515.
I remember that too, because that was probably the most that I think that was the first time that I ever paid like a lot for a figure.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh shit. And, like, I thought the Anakin was gonna be more, because you know how they announced this one went for pre-order the day before, and then Anakin was the next day, and I was expecting this or more, and no, actually this was more. Let's see. And Jedi's like, shit. Goodness, no wonder I passed. Sprick Artemis. Yeah. Then only because the $5 sideshow tax. Yeah, the one that they added. Exactly. A moose. All right, so there you go, guys. So that was the figure price right. So that was it for that. And again, Adam, you have 20 additional credits. Then Robert, you have 10 additional credits for your character, right?
Yep.
So speaking of that, let me just do this real quick here. So here are the members. We have Yomo 2.0, Brick ARTEMIS 1.0, Collector Joy 1.0, Aaron Collects 1.0 tier, Alice 1.0 tier, TJ Mike King Churro 2.0 tier, Matthew 2.0 tier, Feel the Burn, Mr. Robert 2.0 tier, Robbie 2.0 tier as well, and then we have Mr. 1 Adam 12 2.0 tier. So thank you so much, guys, who have entered the Canon Matrix, who have joined the membership. Much appreciated there. And we're going to do this now, just very quick, guys. What is Jose says? Gio, have you got your Artisan Joker in already? Yes. Glad that you brought that up, actually. So I did get him yesterday. So he's right here. Artisan is still haven't had time to open him yet, but I'll be doing that very soon. But it took forever for me to get him, but he's here now. Now I'm just waiting for the Anakin, Artisan Anakin, whenever they decide to release that one. Thank you so much, Jose. All right, so here we go, guys. So the Canon Matrix, the membership, guys. So when there's a glitch in the Matrix, we'll see deja vu. So we have entered, or the new glitch in the Matrix is that I'm activating the horror simulation. So the members who are horror fans, your character is currently in the Matrix universe, but now there's a horror simulation that you could travel to one of these horror universes. And you're given an opportunity to choose blindly which one you want to go to. If you do wish to move to this simulation. There'll be a lot more stuff going on with this stuff, guys. I'm launching a Star Wars universe, Gotham City, MCU universe in the future. This is the first one here. So from the ones who are in the live chat and who are members, if you would like your character to move into the horror simulation, go ahead and let me know. I think a lot of you guys already told me that, but in the comments here in the live chat, if you can just tell me, because I'm going to show you some numbers right now here. And then we have Robert, who said he's interested in doing that. So let's start with Robert so that he can see, so you guys can see what it is there. Jose says, Artisan Anakin that you're sending to me, right? Of course, Jose. Of course, right? So, there you go. All right, here we go. So, Robert, you said you're interested in this, and I know there's a couple of you guys who were, and there's already someone in the live chat. Yep. So, there's going to be 12 universes. So, your character will go into one of these depending on which one you choose. Okay. So, that means your character will move there. And when it comes to the story that we're creating within the membership with the characters, that's where you'll be able to move out of the horror simulation. I'll give you guys more details about that later. You don't necessarily need to stay here, but for right now, you're going to blindly choose one of these numbers, 1 through 12, just one, just choose one, and then I'll reveal which one you're going to get, where your character is going to travel to. So, Robert, you say you're interested in this, so which number do you want to choose?
Let's go with number 5.
Number 5?
Yeah.
Okay, got number 5 there. Let's see. Look at the live chat. Robbie, who's a channel member, he says number 9. Let's choose number 9. TJ Mike, he's entering the horror simulation. It's at number 1. And then we have Mr. Yomo dropping out. Yo, what's up, everyone? Hello, Mr. Yomo. Thanks so much for joining us in the live chat. Also a channel member. I believe he was the first one to sign up. So thanks so much there, Mr. Yomo. If you want to enter the horror simulation, Yomo, let me know. Since we're doing this right now, you pick one of these numbers here, and then your character will be transported into one of these universes here. Let's see here. Okay, so it looks like we're good there. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and reveal this. I'm going to reveal what it is. So I'm going to start with first one here. Oh, Yomo wants to go in there. Okay, 3. Yomo says 3. All right, and you guys can go in the same one. You don't have to. If someone else already did it, it doesn't matter. You can choose the same one. All right, here we go. Okay, so we have, there's a letter that represents something here, right? So 1. So TJ Mike chose 1. So that's going to be Woodsboro. So your character is going to go to Woodsboro, TJ Mike. That's where the whole Scream universe is going to be at. So that's where your character will be going. And then number 3, Yomo says number 3. So then that's going to be, let's see. That's P. Hold on a second, guys. That's going to be the Purge America. So that's where yours is going to be at. And then we have Brooks' thing I missed at the beginning of the game. Let's see. TJ Mike says cool. All right, so we got that. And then we have Robert, you said 5, right?
Yep.
You said 5. So then that's going to be N. So N is the US CSS Nostromo. So you're going to the ship, an alien.
Oh wow.
So that's where yours going to be at. And then Robbie, number 9. Number 9 is it's Muerto County. That's where Texas Chainsaw Massacre takes place. So there you go there. We have Blurred That Life dropping by. Says, evening, everyone. Hello there, Mr. Blurred That Life. Thanks so much for joining us here. Brick, I'm going to do another one for you later, since you already seen the numbers, what's revealed. So I'll do a separate one with you probably tomorrow, so you can choose a number. And I'm going to rearrange them. I'm going to change them. All right, so that was it, guys. So you guys are in the horror simulation. A few of you guys, Robert, Robbie, TJ Mike, and Yomo. And as far as the credits here, right? So I'm looking into more details into this. I'll add different ones, but you could quote unquote purchase items, right? Depending on what credits you have. These are just some of the basic ones right now. I'll add a lot more. I want it to be a little bit more manageable, right? But there's going to be something going on with your skills that you guys have. I asked you if you guys have any skills, expertise that you can choose from, because there's going to be some duo fights depending on what skills you have. So we'll get into that later, but that was one of the first things that I wanted to do here. The Brick says, okay. All right, so there you go, guys. Okay, so then that was it. And the guys, if you're interested in the Enter the Canon Matrix, you can do that. The link is in the live chats. So if you want to join, really appreciated that. We have 2 tiers, the 1.0 tier and the 2.0 tier. When it comes to giveaways, if you have the 1.0 tier, your name will be entered twice. If you have the 2.0 tier, your name will be entered 3 times. And I do have a few giveaways that are open now, which I'll do later on once I get a certain amount. Like I am giving away the Sideshow General Grievous. Ones who might be interested in that. And then I'm doing a couple of the Funkos, the Duel of the Fate Funkos. I'm giving all those 3 individually. So for these 2, you don't have to be a member to possibly win, but you get more chances if you're a member. So there you go there, guys. And then also, again, for the channel members, of the ones who are interested in predicting the Oscars, February 21st is the deadline for that. Whoever wins the most correct gets a $25 gift card to either Amazon or Sideshow or whatever. But if you're interested, go ahead and message me, the ones who are members. And that's it, guys. So let's move on to the next thing here. And let me see. So the next thing is the Fantasy Figure Zone. So let's do that there. And maybe you guys have seen this before. If not, if this is the first time that you see this, the Fantasy Figure Zone is a segment where I ask the Canon Council, the panel, to provide me with a figure, a character that you would like for either Hot Toys or NR or JAZZINC to manufacture. It could be one that has never been manufactured, or it could be a 2.0 or even a 3.0. So I asked you guys individually, and you guys gave me your answers there. So we're going to start with the first one here of the night, and we're going to start with Robert's Feel the Burn. So this is his fantasy figure pick, and it is Storm. Now that was one of his Keep Gift or Destroys last week, but it's also a fantasy figure pick of his. So what are your thoughts on there, Robert?
I don't care who makes it. Just give me a Storm already. I mean, I'm building up my X-Men, classic comic collection, and nobody has ever touched Storm. I don't know why. I know there's a lot of other characters they haven't touched yet, but somebody please, like we just have what was it? What If Season 3, and I'm hoping Hot Toys will make that Storm. I'll just take any Storm at this point, but yeah, I have a good hope that they'll make that one at least. But
how about a Halle Berry one?
See, I would kind of want one too. I mean, even though that's not my favorite representation of Storm, I mean, she did her thing back in the day, but I mean, the accent kept leaving and coming back, and just like Wanda and stuff. So I don't know what that was about, but yeah, I love Storm. Storm is my favorite X-Men. Yeah, just somebody make her already. It's been too long. You know, come on. You didn't give us an Okoye, so give us.
Oh yeah, right. Adam, any thoughts on Storm?
Yeah, I think a Storm figure is it's in the cards. Whether it's a HONO line that's comic based, or when and I keep reading people that they're looking at casting for an X-Men film.
Oh, yeah.
So and I have to think that at Comic-Con this year, there's probably, if not before, there's probably going to be an announcement about, because they have to have these things start planned out with casting and all that like 2 years in advance. So I think there's a good chance we're going to hear about confirmation of an X-Men film. It may not come out till 2027 or 28, but I think there's a good chance we're going to hear about it. And I would, it depends. Are they going to start with just the initial Professor X, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Angel, Beast, Iceman? Maybe for part of the film, but I just think there's such fan demand for Wolverine, for Storm, Nightcrawler, maybe a few Colossus, Kitty Pryde, that they probably would include Rogue, that they would include those characters in that film.
Do you think that they'll use Channing Tatum now that he's in the MCU as their Gambit, or will they replace him with somebody else?
I think they're gonna have someone younger, because whoever X-Men is such a popular franchise and IP that's been untapped. Obviously, those films with Halle Berry and Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart that started it all in 2000. With the exception of Hugh Jackman, because I have heard that they've signed him for another 10 years. So maybe they'll do like maybe they'll keep Hugh Jackman, but they'll sign some new people. But they're going to want to have people signed for a dozen years, that they have a contract that they don't have to renegotiate, or maybe there's steps in the contract based on performance that the actor gets more money. They're going to have a new person, and so they want someone who's younger for sure, that they could be in the role for 10 to 20 years.
Yeah, I've already seen like casting rumors that the redhead girl from Stranger Things and some other guy playing Cyclops.
Yeah. I mean, that's not to say that Halle Berry doesn't show up in Secret Wars. It's like a cameo.
I would love her to do a cameo.
I think it's entirely possible, but in terms of someone to really fill that role, and I wouldn't be surprised if some of these characters aren't starting to get introduced. I think it's intentional that Storm was in that What If, and that tells me that they're probably going to introduce her sooner rather than later. I think there was initial plans before Chadwick Boseman died to have Storm in Wakanda Forever as one of the supporting characters.
Yeah, but then I heard rumors Denzel Washington is supposed to be playing Storm's father, trying to look for a cure for her mutation in Wakanda for the new movie. So I don't know if that's true.
Denzel Washington, whatever, you could have him read the newspaper. I'd be okay with that.
Blurred That Life says, back when I was young in the 90s, we were fan casting Angela Bassett as Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
And Moose says, my dream figure would be Captain Kong / Slim Pickens from Doctor Strangelove riding on a bomb because a 1/6 B-52 would be unobtainable. Yeah, I think you mentioned that before, Moose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely
a crazy movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah, I remember that movie. S-Beam, any thoughts on a Storm, a fantasy pick in the future?
Oh yeah, we definitely need a Storm for sure. Just as much as we need Dora Milaje. So yeah, looking forward to whether it's Hano or whether it's a movie down the line, or even if Hot Toys decides to do it in their comic line, it'll happen.
Something.
Yeah, I do think eventually it'll happen. It's just a matter of like which version, which one are they going to do, right? But Eddie, any thoughts on Storm?
Yeah, Storm would be dope. Hono or Hot Toys comic line. I would love a Halle Berry Storm because I'm a big Fox fan, but yeah, it would be cool, dude. I think the biggest shot at a 1/6 Storm is probably going to be. I feel like Mondo has to do her soon. You know, they're getting.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Down the line of characters, I feel like she could be in the next 2 or 3, maybe the next one. I don't know, because they've done every other character, I think. So she should be coming soon. I would think at least like you got that coming. But yeah, dude, an actual Hot Toy or a Hono would be amazing. I feel like they need to utilize the way they did that Iron Man with the movable joints, but it had that pearlescent look. Like that would look really good for Storm's outfit, at least for the legs and stuff, you know. So they could do some cool stuff, man. She would be dope. And I'm really hoping we're gonna see X-Men this year, casting or whatever from Comic-Con. I heard that for Super Bowl was it Super Bowl? It might be before Super Bowl. Yeah.
Tuesday.
We're gonna get a fan.
It's supposed to come out Tuesday.
I'm surprised they aren't saving it for the
America.
Super Bowl.
I think they're trying to do the FF February 4th.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's where they're.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense then. I was like, yeah, why would they release it the week before when they always hold like the big trailers for Super Bowl? But maybe we'll see a mutant in that.
They might still do like a TV spot for the Super Bowl still after.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
You're gonna say something, Adam?
No, they've been tending to on some of these trailers. Like Gio was saying, they'll release the full trailer a couple days beforehand, or they'll have a TV spot during the Super Bowl, and then they'll say go to YouTube or their website to see the full trailer.
Yeah, because how much are the ads now to play it on the Super Bowl?
Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Because I know they've been doing like just little TV spots because of how expensive it is. But at least it's gonna get all those eyeballs, right, for the Super Bowl. But it's just a 30-second little TV spot, and then like Adam said, then go to see the full trailer on YouTube or whatever. So we'll probably see that. I don't know if they're gonna do that for Superman. I know they're gonna do a Superman. I just don't know if it's gonna be a full trailer or a TV spot as well.
Plus, you have Captain America coming out. They probably want to attach it to that movie.
Oh, that's right. That's true, because that comes out on Valentine's Day. So it'll definitely be included in that. I still need to buy tickets for that, actually. Thanks for reminding me, Adam. And then we're going to do a non-spoiler review on Figure Sock, whoever's going to be on the panel that Sunday. But Blue Tattoo dropping by says that would have been fantastic. Angela Bassett, Storm.
I feel like they kind of. You think that's why they gave her white hair as his mom, like, so you could get that, that kind of was realized in Wakanda,
Oh, I see what you mean.
She could have still been Storm, dude. She still looks,
right?
She doesn't age, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she almost won an Oscar for playing.
She should have gotten it.
Yeah.
She should have. That was my prediction. That was my prediction that year, but I was wrong.
I thought that was kind of mean to put her in white hair. I'm like, y'all some shady ass bitches. Why would you do that? Why the hell would you do that? We know we wanted her to have white hair for the longest time. It's like, y'all trying to play us.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Brick Artemis says $8 million for a commercial this year. Oh, damn.
Dude. Wow.
Damn, that's, I remember when it was like, I'm going to sound all old now. When it was like $1 million for a TV spot, I was like, wow, that's insane. $1 million for an ad. That was like a full ad. I think it was like a minute and a half or something. Any other thoughts on Robert's pick before we move on to S Beam's fantasy figure pick? All right, so his, I believe, is a 2.0. It would be a 2.0. So take it away, SB.
Yeah, I wasn't collecting when the original came out, so a 2.0 of Ironmonger would be awesome to have. Yeah, it's really cool. Even if they did the head sculpt of Obadiah Stane, or even if they didn't, throw some die cast in there. It'd be a great thing to have in my collection, because I'm an Iron Man collector. I got 2 6th 110s full of Iron Mans.
Okay.
So would definitely want one of these.
Did you get the Iron Man with the gantry?
I just have the gantry right now. I'm still waiting for my brother got me the gantry.
Oh, okay.
I still need the Mark 6.
Then Brick says, "Yeah, I'm all for this one." He says. Adam, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, this would be very cool. Did the first one come with Stane, Obadiah Stane?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It did.
I don't remember if it was a full, but yeah, you could open him up and then he was in there.
Open up and he's there. Yeah, I think this would be very popular.
Any thoughts, Eddie?
Yeah, dude, I would love to have this redone. I would even love to go pick up the old one if I found it. I don't really see it that often.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be a cool 2.0, dude.
I didn't even know there's a 1.0, so cool.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Robert, any thoughts on this?
Now, was the old one, was it like big as like a Hulkbuster, or how big was it?
Wow.
Oh, damn.
I don't remember exactly how tall it was, but it was one of the bigger ones.
Okay.
I think it was maybe an Infinity War Hulkbuster size, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, like around there.
Yeah, this needs a 2.0 because I watch a lot of collection tour videos, and I don't recall ever seeing one of these in a collection tour.
Oh, right.
video.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't think I've.
Maybe I did it,
it.
but yeah, I don't recall seeing one.
Yeah.
I can see them doing this for like an anniversary type of deal.
Yeah.
Like, how old is the first movie?
That came out in 2008. So
2008. So 3 years from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see them doing this as an anniversary sort of deal. So, get ready for that.
Yeah, but Hot Toys are just this random shit, anyways. So.
Well, they've been doing everything. We just got a new Mark III. We got the mech test. We got the Mark I a couple years ago. We got the Mark II just released this year. So hopefully, this was the only one left that they could redo.
Oh, they're going to do when they figure out how to do the USB on the figure.
Oh yeah,
that'll be the Mark IIIs, or not 3.0s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other thoughts before we move on to Mr. 1M12's fantasy figure pick? All right, so yours, Adam, has been in the list because you gave me several, right? So I feel like it's been there for like 6 months, but I finally chose it. So take it away.
All right, so this is Kevin Costner and Sean Connery as Elliot Ness and Jimmy Malone in one of my favorite action films from the 1980s, The Untouchables. Just a Brian De Palma directed film about Prohibition, and Robert De Niro played Al Capone, a fictionalized version of the FBI Treasury Department's hunt for to bring down Al Capone. Just, if you haven't seen it, awesome action film from the late 80s. It came out in that sweet spot, 1987, when you had RoboCop, and not long after Aliens was 86. Lethal Weapon, that whole Predator. To me, like Lost Boys, just I would take all four. Charles Martin Smith and Andy Garcia, but and Al Capone as well. But most likely, if they just give me Costner and Connery, I'm happy. I'm not so sure this is a Hot Toys or in art, but I'm so surprised that Present Toys or one of the third party companies hasn't produced this figure. I know I just got last year a Kevin Costner Dances with Wolves figure, John Dunbar. So it's a pretty good figure. Hopefully one of these days we'll get these. Yeah, as Blurred Dad says, it's Chicago way. Yep. You've probably seen Sean Connery's service line. They pull a knife, you pull a gun. They send one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue. That's the Chicago way.
Yeah.
It's an awesome movie. Very bad Sean Connery impression. I apologize.
This scene right here, this shot, this location, I filmed that shot for the Joker scene.
That's right.
That's sick.
Yeah, so I filmed that because I recognized the clock in the top of the building, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's that one street in Chicago." Didn't Sean Connery win an Oscar for this?
Sean Connery won Best Supporting Actor for this role. That's correct. It's also got a great score by Ennio Morricone, who did a lot of the spaghetti westerns. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly in some of those films.
Oh yeah.
So just freaking awesome movie.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it. I know I've seen it, but it was maybe 15 years ago when I saw it.
Yeah.
And let's see, what's that? Oh yeah, how do you pronounce that? La Salle Street.
LaSalle Street. Blurred Dad Life. Yeah. Any thoughts on this, SB?
No, it'd be pretty good. It's a pretty cool selection. A Sean Connery, anything Sean Connery, I would pick up probably. So, preferably one from Highlander, but
I think Sean Connery deserves figures from Highlander, from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. James Bond.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think there's maybe Sideshow did something years ago, but there should be an updated Bond Sean Connery.
Him from The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock. Yeah. The Hunt for Red October. I mean, you can.
Oh yeah, that's right.
A lot of movies that he.
Yeah, there's awesome. A lot. Of course, I think probably the most iconic would be James Bond, but I think that's the first movie that I saw that had Sean Connery in it was The Rock. So I remember seeing that. Valkyrie Magnus says, "I love that movie." He says, and Eddie, any thoughts? I don't know. Have you seen The Untouchables?
I haven't. I was putting it on my list for movies I need to watch because I love Sean Connery and I love Kevin Costner. And I didn't even notice at first that it was Kevin Costner. He's so young, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, one of his first major films.
But that'd be cool. I like when they do more solo stuff that aren't big IPs, random stuff. They need to do more of that. So this would be a good one for who did the Peaky Blinders figures, or someone like that could do something like this.
Isn't that a Netflix show, or it's shown on Netflix?
Yes,
I think it is. Yeah.
Is that the Cillian Murphy show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen that, but I do remember they kind of have this type of just like during this era, isn't it? Or
yeah, I mean, and like Caustic Plastic, who just has that blood sport figure. It looks pretty good. I can see them doing this.
Yeah, that's what I was going. That's exactly what I was going to say. I think maybe Caustic Plastic could do something like this, since they already do like older movies and stuff like that. So I could see them doing this totally.
Oh yeah.
If you join their Facebook group, you might drop a hint on them, because the owner, not the owner, but the one of the artists is a group member there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll check that out. That's a good idea. Thank you.
Yeah, I joined that because I'm waiting for that Frankenstein. Can't wait for that Frankenstein.
Me too.
Yep. I was gonna pick that up too.
Yeah. Blurred Dad Life says, "I'm in Chicago, so this movie is in my DNA." He says, "So yeah." Andy Garcia was so young in The Untouchables. You can see him kind of right here in the corner. Andy Garcia right there.
Yeah.
Where my screen is.
Jose Plus.
Jose Plus, right. So
and there's There's a great scene in this. Just last thing is towards the end of the film. I don't give because you really need to see this if you haven't seen it. But they're in a train station with Sean Connery and Andy Garcia, and you know how they do this one scene in the train station, and that's all I'll say. It's worth seeing just for that, but it's worth seeing for the performances and awesome action drama. Really good.
Is this a Brian De Palma movie?
Yes.
Okay, I'm usually not a fan of Brian De Palma. I don't remember if I like this movie, to be honest with you. So I just know I don't like a lot of Brian De Palma's films. And actually, there's another one that was directed by Brian De Palma, another fantasy figure pick. If you guys have any other thoughts on this one, if not, we'll move on to Eddie's pick. Okay, that's Scarface. Another Brian De Palma film. So take it away, Eddie.
You don't like Scarface?
It was all right.
Wow.
It was all right.
I think Scarface is one of my top 5 of all time. I love Scarface, dude. I love Scarface. So, yeah, I would love. I know that there's a bunch of third-party ones out there. I've never picked up any of the third parties. They're okay.
I've seen those. Yeah.
I know that Enerbay did one a long time ago. For a while, I was trying to find those. I think they did 2. I think they did the black suit and they did a white and red suit. But yeah, dude, I would love to have like if I get to choose any of them, I would love InArt to do this. Even Blitzway though, because Blitzway actually did a quarter scale statue that just came out, and he's in this suit that I'm like super tempted to get. I'm not buying statues anymore, but just because it's like Scarface and it's one of my favorite characters of all time, like I would love to have it. But yeah, I'd love to have him. I don't normally like battle damage, but I'd love to have him all bloodied up with the assault rifle and the grenade launcher, and if they want to throw in like a desk with powder on it and his chair, that would be sick too.
That booger shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I would love, dude. And then a screaming sculpt and a regular one with sunglasses.
Oh, like this one right here.
The whole 9 yards. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I would love someone to tackle this. InArt feels like a good one. They say they're trying to do some solo movie stuff, so maybe they'll get around to this one. But it would be sick. And then the JAZZINC can make those monitors back there.
Oh, right, that's right.
There you go.
Yeah, dude, this would be like a grail figure for me. I don't know why I never got any of the third-party ones. I guess none of them just were good enough for me, but I know the Present Toys just came out with one. I think that's the most recent one, but yeah, I love Scarface, dude.
Yeah, Scarface, another movie I haven't seen probably 15 years as well. So I probably should rewatch that one too, actually. Michelle Pfeiffer's in this one, right?
Yeah.
Sure
Yeah.
in it.
Tiger.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mr. Adam, what are your thoughts on this pick?
Yeah, this is an awesome choice too. I mean, you look at Al Pacino's roles, and he's had a lot of iconic ones. And I think of like the two most, I think the one he finally won the Oscar for was for Scent of a Woman. That's a good movie. I don't think that's an iconic role.
Dude,
but
that's
the two
a great
iconic.
Movie.
I think it's a good movie. I don't think it's like his best role. And the two most iconic roles that you could argue he probably should have won the awards for.
Godfather.
Michael Corleone and then Scarface. And then you have to say, well, which movie is more iconic? Or which role is more iconic? Scarface or Michael Corleone? I don't know. They're two gangsters, two different gangsters. This is a fantastic movie. This movie is so iconic. There really should be a licensed 1/6 scale figure, because I've seen the unlicensed ones myself, and not too exciting. But I'd love to see, like, again, Caustic Plastic, please.
That would be a good one too.
Make this, make the Untouchables. I think this makes sense.
Or
let's get on. Everyone, get on the Facebook page. Tell them.
Right, to Scarface.
When you're done watching Geo Show, get on there.
Even if Pacino did the same thing that Stallone did and made his own shop and sold his own, because he has enough iconic characters just like Stallone does. You know, they could do, if they want to, you know, make all the money off of it, you know, he has enough iconic characters to make all of his characters. So.
You know what? I just ordered the newest Stallone figure, the Rocky figure. He's on the steps.
Oh, yeah.
I pre-ordered.
Yeah, I need that one, dude.
From where he's on the steps in Philadelphia, and that figure looks sick. That looks awesome. Yeah. If you like Rocky films,
how much is that going for?
There's 3 different, and this is a nice thing he does. There's 3 different price points. You could get the whatever is the super deluxe version that has like the side of beef that he's punching, where he's in the freezer. Plus, it has the steps at the art museum in Philadelphia, and the figure, and I think that's like $400. And then there's the, I think, like $300 version, $295, that just comes with the steps. And then there's one with just a stand, no steps, and I think that one's like $265, $250.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, I think it's comparable to Hot Toys.
Yeah. Blurred That Life says Union Station, Great Hall. That's where Cavill took out Zod.
Wow,
I didn't know that either.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that actually. Moose says De Palma is overrated.
I hate to say it,
Moose. Then Blurred That Life says, man, I was way too young when I saw this movie. That's the 80s for you.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like that was the case with me when I first saw RoboCop. I think I saw that movie when I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
So
5? Oh my gosh.
I think so. Somewhere around there. I was really, really young, and I was like, what the hell?
My dad took me when I was like 13, and my mom yelled at my dad like so bad for bringing me to see that. That's a violent movie.
It was at a neighbor's house, so they were playing, and I was like, oh, who's this RoboCop guy? You know, like shooting all these people, and then I wanted to watch it. They let me borrow it, and then I watched the whole thing. You know that scene with Ed 209 in the office when he like kills that one guy, the office guy there.
Yeah.
That was some crazy ass.
That one's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Dick Jones.
Yeah, exactly, Dick Jones. Mr. Moose says Mary Elizabeth, what is it, Mastrantonio, in her prime in
Mastrantonio.
Mastrantonio.
Yeah.
In her prime in Scarface. Then it says Damn Toys could do it. Their Godfather was on point, says Blurred That Life.
Oh, Damn Toys would be good.
Let's see. Then the Blurred That Life 100% got both Godfathers, says Moose. And Brick says I was 4 for RoboCop and 5 for it. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, I was really, really young. I don't remember if it was exactly 5, but I was a child, you know. So, let's see. Any other thoughts, Robert or S-Beam? Have you talked about this pick yet?
No, I haven't. I think it's a good choice. I mean, this movie's got a huge following. Probably not something I'd get, but definitely has a huge following. Al Pacino's a great actor, anyway. So, yeah, I'd rather have something from The Godfather of his, or Heat. Heat was a good one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then
there's third-party versions of those figures too.
Yes, there is. Mm-hmm.
You want a figure from him in Jack and Jill, that Adam Sandler?
Dunk Pacino.
You've seen that movie. Robert, have you seen Scarface? Any thoughts on this?
Many times. I can definitely see in art or Caustic Classic doing this. More so Caustic Classic than in art, because what right now they only have like WB. So I mean, I don't know what studio is this just from. Universal, I think.
Yeah, it is Universal.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So more Caustic Classic. I can see them really doing this with like the white suit and the chair, and yeah, I'm not sure they'll do the desk. That's something you probably have to do on your own, because they don't want to promote that. Yeah, so so yeah, I would probably might get one if somebody made them. Because I like that movie that much. So, and I don't really even get down with gangster movies that much. So. But yeah.
Okay.
I can get this.
Blue Tattoo says Dick Tracy. I completely forgot about that movie, or that he was in it.
Yeah.
That was Warren Beatty.
That in a long time.
Yeah, and
Warren
Madonna.
Beatty. Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time too. I think I was a kid when I saw that. I haven't seen
me
it
too.
since.
I saw that opening day. Gosh.
Oh, did that come out in the 90s or 80s? Was it like 1990?
1990. Yeah.
90. Okay. Al Pacino played Big Boy Caprice. Says Blue Tattoo.
That's his name.
All right. So, any other thoughts on Eddie's pick before we move on to the Keep, Gift, or Destroy for Mr. S. Beam? All right, here we go. Where is it here? Oh, here we go. So we're doing the Keep, Gift, or Destroy for S. Beam. This is the first time doing this. I'll explain this to ones who haven't seen this before. I'm going to present 3 characters or 3 figures, and S-Beam will choose if he's going to keep, gift, or destroy either the character, the figure, or something connected to that particular figure. It could be connected as far as maybe another character, or maybe a whole line, or a franchise, or whatever the case. So the keep is obviously the one that he's going to keep. That is his figure. Gift is one that he could admire from afar. He would have to gift it. He will never be able to own it. And then destroy, like I said, you'll destroy that figure, and you might be destroying it connected to something else. So I don't know S-Beam all that well, right? But I kind of did a little bit of research, and I remember when I streamed with him a little bit, was gathered some information, I think, but then I also asked for some help, and so let's see how we did. So it's going to be Keep, Gift, or Destroy. The first one for you is Iron Man. So this is the entry, right? So if you destroy this Iron Man, you'll be destroying every iteration of Iron Man. So I know you're a fan of Iron Man's, right? So it's either Keep, Gift, or Destroy. This one I'm using as like a Turbo Man. So he's going to represent any Schwarzenegger figures. I believe you're a fan of Schwarzenegger, so maybe it'll be hard for you, maybe not. I have no idea. But this is what this represents. Not just Turbo Man, but other Schwarzenegger character figures or whatever. And the last one is, hold on a second, guys. The guy from what is it called? Red Dead Redemption, right? The video game. Did I get that right? What is his name? Austin something?
Arthur.
Oh, Arthur.
Arthur Morgan.
There you go. So this guy. So if you're to destroy him, then you'll be destroying each iteration or anything related to this game. Or movies. Let's say they make, because I believe I heard something about that they might be adapting it into something.
Yeah, they better not. But yeah.
I thought I heard something about that. I don't know if it's like Prime or I don't know. But I did hear something about that. So if they were to do that or just a video game, whatever the case. But those are your choices there. As a theme. So it's a Keep, Gift, or Destroy. And then, like I said, I wasn't sure about the Schwarzenegger thing. Especially with Turbo Man, but it could also be the T800, right? So, other ones there. Let's see. Adam says, my mom has dolls of Dick Tracy and Breathless Mahoney Madonna. Nice. Oh, I forgot she was in this.
Yeah.
I forgot she was in Dick Tracy. Holy shit.
She was dating Warren Beatty at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I remember.
Will that be on Disney Plus or Hulu now?
I don't know.
I want to say, I think
I'm not sure who made it. Was it Disney? Did Disney make that?
I don't remember, actually. Moose says, trading away my cherished figures makes me too sad. Won't do it. He says. Then Yomo says, pure villainy from Gio. There you go.
Yeah. Definitely.
so we got the Iron Man, Schwarzenegger figures, and of course, I keep forgetting. What is this guy's name again?
Arthur Morgan.
Okay, there you go. So what would you do, Esping?
Yeah, it's evil right there.
Blood That Life says, my collection is fluid, so I curate and trade when necessary, he says. Yeah. Now, this time, because usually when I include Iron Man, I usually connect it to like all of the Avengers.
Oh, yeah?
But in this case, I'm just doing Iron Man.
Just strictly Iron Man?
Yeah, just Iron Man. There's plenty of them.
Oh, man. It's like all Iron Man, right?
Yeah. And then if you're in the live chat, you're a channel member. If you want to do your own Keep Gift or Destroy, they have the little emojis there that you can use as to what you would do for these 3 picks. You know, if you would do Keep Gift or Destroy for any of these here. Moo says, I marry a figure for life, he says. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm keeping Arthur Morgan. Keeping Arthur Morgan for myself.
Oh, really? Okay.
Gifting Iron Man. As much as I don't want to, I'll destroy the Arnold Schwarzenegger ones.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So keeping this guy here, and you are gifting...
Actually,
yeah.
I'm going to flip-flop that. I'm going to gift Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm going to destroy the Iron Mans.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wow.
So, okay. All right. What made you change in the last minute? What did you think of?
Arnold Schwarzenegger has been a huge part of my life since I can remember. So at least I can enjoy that from afar, and have that still in my life somewhere. Arthur Morgan is keeping Arthur Morgan because it is one hell of a freaking story. It's like my number 1 video game of all time. Nothing's been able to beat it.
Oh, wow. I haven't played it.
The story is phenomenal. I think it. Yeah.
I heard it was great, but I actually haven't.
To me, so Arthur Morgan is just awesome. And then destroy Iron Man's because, yeah, I didn't have any other choice.
All right. So destroying all the Iron Mans, all the Iron Men, and the Gantries, and all that stuff. The video game, the Red Dead Redemption, there's 2 of them, right?
Yeah, there's 2. Yep.
Are they working on a third? That you know?
Yeah, but it's probably not gonna be for a long time. There's gonna be a 3rd one.
Is it like GTA that takes like a decade or so?
Yeah, right. It's a very popular game, so I don't know why they wouldn't be to work on it right away. But I think the guy that made this last 2 games, like the head writer, is no longer working there anyway. So at Rockstar Games, so we'll see what happens.
Abdur That Life says that he would keep Iron Man. And Yomo says Arthur is an awesome character. And Blue says one of the best games ever made, Red Dead Redemption 2. And then Mr. Moose says, I don't play video games, so I don't need video game versions of figures, but that Uncharted Nathan Drake from Limb Toys is so tempting. It's that good. I saw pictures of that, and that does look really, really good. I'm not a gamer either, so I mean, I know what character you're talking about. You know, let me the Tom Holland version of that. But the video game, like that one looks awesome. Like I don't know how much that was, but it looked quality to me. But if I was a big fan of the game, I would totally try to get that. Yomo says if you play video games, you should definitely try the Red Dead games. Gio says, Mr. Yomo. Is that an exclusive for PlayStation, or it's also on?
You can get them on Xbox too.
You could also get on Xbox. Well, I mean, I have a PS5, but I don't know if it's like an Xbox exclusive or.
No, it's all of them. It's even on a PC now. So.
Oh, okay. So you can get
I think the first one's even on the Switch, Nintendo. So.
Oh wow! Then we have TJ Mike says keeping Arnold, gifting Iron Man, and destroying Arthur Morgan. Says TJ Mike. Then Yomo says Uncharted games are great as well. He says. Let's go to Eddie. What would you do?
Yeah, I'd keep Arnold. Not Turbo Man. I hate that movie, but I'd keep anything else Arnold. And then gift Iron Man and destroy Red Dead, only because I never played any of those games, so I'm not familiar with any of that. I hear it's great, but I just haven't played video games in a long time. But yeah.
How about you, Robert?
I would keep Iron Man because I have the comic version Iron Man. I would gift Arnold. I mean, I'm a fan, but I'm not like a huge fan. And then I would just destroy Red Dead Redemption because I never played any of the games, so I don't know. But I'm sure it's a good game. But yeah.
Okay. And then Mr. Adam.
Yeah, I'm kind of going to echo Robert and Eddie here. I'm going to keep Iron Man. I have 2 Iron Man and I have a Tony Stark figure. But I have the Iron Man Battle Damage Mark 85 from Endgame. That was the second Hot Toys figure I ever got. It's still up there in my top. It might be my favorite. Actually, it might be my favorite Hot Toys figure, or second favorite Hot Toys figure, depending on the day you ask me. Of all the Hot Toys figures, just because it's so awesome. I love the head sculpt, everything about it. So I definitely keep that. I would gift Arnold. I love Schwarzenegger. Like Eddie, I don't like this movie, but I love a lot of other Schwarzenegger films, and I just got above me here from Graham and Jedi Nice Watch. I bought his T-800 from Terminator 2, the 1.0, and that's an awesome figure. So I would gift that, and just because I hear great things about Red Dead Redemption, but I've never played it. I'm not familiar with the game. So I would just destroy that. Nothing against it. Just I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah. We have Blurred Dead Life says, speaking of Arnold, I may grab that Mr. Ice this week. That's the Soto Toys, right? Oh, you have it right there.
Yeah.
Let me full screen that.
Everybody chill.
There you go.
That looks really good.
Yeah, it turned out
Yeah,
really good.
the likeness is pretty good of Arnold. I have the Dragon, I think it's called Dragon Toys, the Mr. Freeze, that's all plasticky.
Nice.
I got that for now until hopefully Hot Toys decides to do a version of that.
That one's not bad. Just standing there with the helmet, it's not bad.
Yeah, especially when you put the goggles,
Yeah.
it looks better because without it looks like that's not Arnold's.
Yeah.
But
Hey, S-Beam, the Red Dead Redemption. I mean, I know I could Google it and look up, but I guess since we're talking here, is this a straight out Western, or is it Western with sci-fi elements?
No, well, those are Easter eggs in the game, but
okay,
it's not even part of the main story. It's just like a side quest kind of. It's straight Western.
Cool. All right.
Then we have Blue Tattoo saying he would keep Arthur, gift Iron Man, and destroy the Turbo Man, not Arnold. Then Moose says, Money Mendes turned me on to Mr. Ice. I have him, but hate Batman and Robin. Yeah, so
I gotta think they're gonna mine this for a movie or a TV show. I mean, with the success of The Last of Us and
Fallout.
What's the show that's on Amazon that's pretty good?
Fallout. It's Fallout, right?
Yeah, I didn't play the game, but I thought the show was good. I think this, if they're not already working on it, I think it's just a certainty that they're gonna mine that IP.
And
yeah, because I think they're working on God of War as well, Prime.
Yeah.
So that's another video
and
game.
PlayStation is also releasing Until Dawn. That's another PlayStation game.
Oh yeah, that's right, the horror one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested in watching that actually. Like the storyline that they presented in the trailer looks interesting. Can't go wrong with Mr. Ice. Blue tattoo. As far as me, I would have to keep Schwarzenegger because I still want my Mr. Freeze if Hot Toys were ever make them, and I got the T800 metal damage. So definitely Iron Man gift. I don't have an Iron Man yet. I think a lot of you guys know that. I think eventually I'll get one, but I still don't know when or which one. But I'm fine to just gift it. And this one, you know, the Red Dead Redemption, I'm not familiar with it, so unfortunately I would have to destroy that. But yeah, so that's it there, guys. Everyone went, right? Oh, let me show that real quick.
Arthur Morgan figure. Lim Toys did this one.
Oh, okay. How old is that?
Just a few years. Well, 3, 4. Doesn't feel like that long ago, but it's probably about 3 or 4. But yeah, I ended up getting 3. Came with enough accessories to make 3 figures, so I got 3 Arthur Morgans.
Okay.
You got a bearded version. There's like multiple head sculpts, so Lim Toys did a really good job of this. And then I also had the VTS version, which they did good, but the sculpt's not as good as Lim Toys.
Okay.
Sculpt. But yeah, I had to get him. The stories, and Arthur's way too cool. So. Oh
yeah.
And now that Nathan Drake's out, hopefully they release their John Marston from that game too.
Who made that Nathan Drake?
Lim Toys.
Oh, it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, I think he did mention that in the chat. That's right. That's right. All right, guys. Any other thoughts on these picks here?
Now, with everybody's, I know everybody's excited about the Hot Toys Terminator 2 line, but now that InArt has the license too, would you guys get that one?
For right now, I'm sticking to Hot Toys. InArt said that they're trying to secure, right? Or that they officially said that they have the license, like it's already a done deal. I don't remember what they said, but I mean that one's going to be quite a while away, if I remember correctly. But personally, I would just stick to the Hot Toys right now. I already pre-ordered the T800 battle damage, the T1000, and if they release the John Connor for Eddie, probably get that. You know, Sarah Connor. So I mean, I would just probably stick to that at that point, personally. But I don't know about other. I don't know about you guys.
Depends on how good it is.
I guess there's that true. There's that possibility.
I'll get the Hot Toys and then I'll wait. I don't want to wait forever for InArt because like Gio said, it's gonna be like it's gonna be some years. So I'll get the Hot Toys, and then if I need to upgrade, I'll upgrade. I probably would like the InArt one more just because I'm a bit of an InArt fan right now. But
yeah,
me too.
Yeah.
So which one do you have? Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, I just got the 1.0, the T800, and I'm good with that. You know, the one I have, there's no fraying of the pleather. I mean, it was in excellent condition. I guess I bought it from Graham and Jay Nicewatch, and I think he bought it new. So it was unopened when he got it. So, you know, I'm good. I'm not one who needs to some, you know, smaller upgrades that I feel like I need to upgrade. I need to trade in. I'm good with what I got.
Let me see here. Hold on a second. We have Feezy. Jay Feezy driving by was it
AJ?
Just reissued. Arthur picked up that recently. Couldn't miss out again. Says. He's saying, "What's up, Paul?" Hello, Mr. JPC. Thank you so much for joining us in the live chat. As always, there. Let's see. That's where. All right. Any other thoughts, guys, on any of these picks here? Oh, actually, Eddie, I forgot to ask you. How many InArt figures do you have? Is it just a Superman? Or you have other ones?
I have Superman, Aragorn. Currently, I had Gandalf. I sold him because I want to get the white one, and I don't think I need the gray if I have the white. So I sold that one, and I had Joker 2-pack, but I sold that a while ago.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right. So the only ones I haven't had is Batman and Dune and the Harry Potter stuff.
Oh, okay. And then you canceled the Joker 4-pack?
Yeah, I did. I shouldn't have done that, but I did. I have both of the Hot Toys on pre-order though. I have the sculpted and the rooted, so I'm gonna compare, see which one I like more.
Oh yeah, and I'm still waiting for Paul Atreides.
Dude, I really like that figure. I
Paul
really
looks
want
good.
it, but I don't like Dune enough to get it. I just want the figure, but it's too much
Yeah.
to just get it because I like the figure.
Mm-hmm.
Same for
Yeah.
me.
Let me see here. All right, looks like we're all caught up in live chat. Anything else, guys? You guys want to talk about before we end the stream here? Anything you want to share, or anything you got new? Anything like that?
Good luck getting that 66 Alfred.
Right?
Oh yeah, what's the situation with that? Because I've
Like-
been seeing that on Facebook that people are like trying to get him or they can't, or what's going on with that?
Well, it was up and then it was down, and then now I think it's back up again. So
Well, the reason is Kit is, I mean, since it's Chinese New Year, Kit has limited employees right now to pack and send them out. So I guess he got a bunch of them right now that he can ship out, you know, this Monday, whatever. So that's the thing. So he keeps having it up for a while and then taking it down, then have more up the next day and then taking it down. And then I think tomorrow he's supposed to be having more and then doing the same thing. But I mean, it's, from what I understand, it's not totally unlimited. It's not a limited figure. It's just limited to how much Kit has on hand right now, and then they're going to do some more later. So yeah, you'll still get a chance to get one. It's just frustrating how he takes them down and put them up and all that stuff. So.
and remember to log in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. I see that on there on the Facebook group. They're like, make sure to log in and all that stuff.
I would have just waited until after Chinese New Year to announce, you know, put these up for pre-order or whatever.
It's $230 for that Alfred though.
It's $230.
Mm-hmm. $230 for that Alfred.
I'm guessing the reason why.
Got
'cause
some
I
really
guess
cool
the
accessories, but
yeah, the accessory, the phone flashing and all that other stuff. But
That is
still,
Mars toys, right?
Yeah, Mars
Mhm.
toys.
Oh, okay. I got the how long do you guys, and I think I've asked this before, but as soon as I get the different answers, how long does Mars toys usually take from when they put them up for pre-order for release? Because I have that Two-Face Tommy Lee Jones pre-ordered.
rough. Yeah, it's about a year, like everybody else. We're a little over.
Okay, so it doesn't take too long.
Yeah.
Because which one's the one that's been like taking so long? And I don't remember if it's a Mars Toys or how about that that
Willy
Wonka one?
Wonka. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Wonka took forever.
I'm waiting on that.
He's been on pre-order for like, it might be 2 years now.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
been
why
a
I
while.
found so funny that they would do the outfit first and not get out the Willy Wonka. But I'm guessing they're perfecting the sculpt, because that was the
Yeah,
last
they went
post I
back.
saw. It was like perfecting the sculpt and hair and all that other stuff so the
Yeah.
hat can fit. So,
Okay.
Yeah, they showed updates a while ago, a couple months ago, on the hair and redoing the sculpt.
Any of you guys ever gotten an Asmus figure?
no.
No.
I had the Asmus Gandalf the Grey.
Because Sideshow has, and I've been looking at pre-ordering Snake Plissken,
Oh.
Kurt Russell's character from Escape from New York. There's a rooted version and a sculpted version.
Yeah.
And you know, my only hesitation is how's that going to look? You know, is it going to be are they a trustworthy company, or is this going to be like Star Ace?
Oh,
I think they do a good job. I mean, as far as their figures go, but I I don't know. I don't like that snake.
Questionable.
They're better than Star Ace for sure, but
The only thing I had to complain about ARTEMIS is like I don't think like their bodies are good because when they put out that Ash Williams set whatever, like I've seen videos of people like trying to fit the Deadeye head onto the body, but it just doesn't fit all the way. And then like they tried to pull it out, and then like the whole neck connector like pulls out of the body, and like the seamless arms they like rip on the sides and all this sort of stuff. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't get that. I got the old Sideshow one, and that's a whole lot better than what ARTEMIS was trying to sell. I don't know what that was.
Oh. Blue Tattoos, for some reason, Mars raised their price on that figure too. The Alfred, I'm guessing, right?
It can't be just for the phone. I mean, it's something else. I don't know. Maybe they're a big project and need to fundraise. I don't know. I don't want to get into that situation. So.
Then Moose says Mars Toys is not a company to leave any money on the table, unlike Hot Toys. $227 for 66 Alfred, $215 for the 3-head Joker, $275 for the Frank Gorshin Riddler 2-pack. And Valkyrie says, I saw ARTEMIS are making a Saruman. It might be cheaper than buying a used Count Dooku. There you go. I was hoping they would make another Count Dooku.
It seems like the Mars Toys stuff, the 66 stuff is the expensive stuff because their Alfred for Keaton and Kilmer isn't that expensive.
Right.
I think it's 180, and then the Riddler was like same, like 180, right? And
yeah,
it's true that because their Batman, the Saturn Toys, Batman and Robin were kind of spinny too.
So maybe it's that the 66 stuff they know they're the only place to get it or something.
Probably.
Who's the third party?
Top selling stuff. So.
Who's the third party that made the Batman and Robin for 66?
This one's
Saturn. They call it Saturn Toys. Yeah.
Oh, it's Saturn. Okay. Does anyone have those?
Mars Toys. Yeah, I have those ones.
Is it good?
Are those good?
They're good.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Because I was kind of waiting. Oh, you have them too. I was kind of waiting for. I was hoping for Adam West Hot Toys 2.0 because I need that Batman version. But I know there's that third party. I don't know if it's still available, but
see, that would have been the perfect time for them to do with their 85th anniversary.
Right. Yeah, and that was what I was hoping. That's what I was hoping actually, because when they announced that at the beginning of the year last year, among other things, I was hoping that they would do that another Adam West Batman, and I was hoping for George Clooney, which they did, but it's not branded 85. But yeah, so I was thinking maybe I should go to the third party route. Same thing with Blade. I think I mentioned this before that I kind of want the Blade look from the first film, and I may not want to get the one from Deadpool and Wolverine when they decide to announce that one.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get that one. I'm already pre-ordered the So Blade, so okay. I just did not like the suit in Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, come on, he's known for his, trench coat and the sword in the back. They gave him a machete. The hell was that about?
Right.
He had a bazooka.
Oh yeah, that's right. He had a bazooka.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I would rather have the fucking sword or whatever. But Moose says, when announced on Kit's Facebook group, it was announced that Alfred would be limited, at least at first. Yeah, so maybe, I don't know, maybe that's why it's so expensive.
Yeah, that's why I hear. I mean, he has some right now that he can send out, and then whenever he puts it back on the website, it'll probably be like later on, like Q2 of this year. So, yeah.
Okay. Adam, didn't you recently get the Nicholson Joker?
I did. Yeah, that's
How's
awesome. I don't know if you can see it right here. If you can blow it, I don't know how much you can blow up. It's
Oh yeah, I
over
see it.
Yeah, but that is that is an awesome figure. I definitely see why. I mean, the one thing is like the seam. I understand that's the only real complaint is that seam in the head, but I don't know. I don't really. That doesn't bother me. I definitely see why that's a grail. That head sculpt is dope, really dope.
Another thing that they could have done for the 85th, give us a 2.0. Like,
all right, another thing I was waiting for, hoping for.
I guess the question is with Nicholson, whether they have the
right.
rights.
That's what I've been hearing. That too, the likeness, the licensing, or whatever. I mean, I don't know how that works exactly, but
I think that's why there's talk about an in-art Joker, Heath Ledger Joker 2.0, because the rights, probably the Heath Ledger estate's rights are going up, or I don't know. They're not doing it for a while.
Yeah, I think that's what they mentioned, right, at the interview that they did with the Will Fox Vacation last week. I think.
Yeah.
The licensing was going to expire for Ledger, and then they might do a 2.0 of that.
At this point, if they're not going to do a nurse Joker, just give us a bank robber Joker or a cop Joker.
They said they can't do the nurse.
There's gonna be no nurse Joker.
Yeah,
that's not happening.
Do it.
And that was from what
I
the
want a bank robber. That would be sick.
That one they said that they're more likely to do, right, than the nurse.
Yeah.
A Joker. But isn't that something to do with the estate of the Ledger who doesn't want the nurse Joker, or is it Warner Brothers?
Something like that.
Yeah, both those things are floating around. There's one or the other. So.
Okay. Tim Harvey says, I have the Hot Toys 66 Batman and Robin sell, but only together. Okay. All right. Got that. Let's see. And then Moose says, the Mars Toys Mr. W with the glasses is a banger. Says. All right, guys. So any other thoughts? Anything else you guys want to say before we end here?
Yeah, I think that the next Mars 66 line will be Penguin. That should be coming up soon because they've been sitting on that for the longest. So.
You said the 66?
Penguin. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
They showed that one already, right?
They showed like what they were working on, but yeah.
They also showed
like a prototype.
The girl from Superman, the Kryptonian. I forget her name. It's like Athena or something. Who's the girl from Adam? One of the Kryptonians from the first Superman.
From Man of Steel or from Superman the movie?
No, from Reeves. From Christopher Reeves.
Ursa.
Ursa. They teased her.
Zod,
too,
Ursa, and Non.
They teased Ursa, and I was like,
"What about Zod?"
I'm gonna get it, but yeah, I would think you would do Zod first.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
I think that was one of my previous fantasy figures. Is General Zod.
It was.
I would love to get that. A Terrence Stamp version of General Zod.
Yeah, that was like one of your first fantasy figures.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Loved. Not that would be opposed to an Ursa, but I'd like to get Zod first.
All right, guys. So I think that's pretty much it for tonight. Very slow week, right? The whole Chinese New Year stuff. So, so let me go ahead and plug you guys' channels and stuff like that. Let's begin with Mr. One Adam 12. So, Adam, what do you have going on?
I'm just chuckling at Valkyrie Magnus's comment there. Kneel before Zod. So, yes.
Oh, I just saw that right now. I just see it.
Yeah, that's awesome line. We recently got the new Darth Sidious from the Clone Wars, and that has a really incredible head sculpt that looks just like Ian McDermott's my daughter pretending like she's doing the lines from Emperor. We love this character. The Emperor is one of our favorite characters, and if you watch the video, you'll know why. It's I can see. I know some people like myself because I'm pre-ordered on the Darth Sidious from Episode 3. So some people are kind of waiting and not getting this because of that. But if you love the Emperor, you love Palpatine, this is definitely worth picking up because you could have him in this look, or I have him as Palpatine on the shelf, with the hood down and just looking very Chancellor sinister, like he's plotting. Yes, plotting his scheme. It's a really good figure, so check that video out. And looking forward to see what comes once Chinese New Year's over. I think they'll be. I think Hot Toys will be coming out with guns blazing.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember last year that they did drop something during Chinese New Year. I don't remember what it was because I know I was surprised. I was like, "Aren't you guys still doing Chinese New Year's?" And they dropped something. I forgot what it was, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be slow with the next week. How long does it usually last? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, around there?
About 2 weeks.
Yeah, so maybe like right after the Super Bowl, so a week from today, maybe we'll start seeing some stuff again. All right. Well, Adam, like always, thank you so much for joining us here. Like, Canon Council member, channel member, much appreciated there. Let's see here. Let's go to Mr. Eddie. What do you got going on?
Not a damn thing, man. On my channel, not a damn thing. But I'll be on Collecting Weekly on Tuesday, like every Tuesday, and I'll probably be back next Sunday. You're not gonna have a Super Bowl show, huh?
No, I won't.
Okay. Sunday after Super Bowl, but I think that's all I got. Unless someone else invites me, maybe I'll be on tomorrow on 1/6 Figure Focus if I have time to make that one. Work's been crazy, so I don't know if I'll make it. But I've been thinking about coming back and doing. I need to update my garage shelf, so I might make a video for that because I made that video and I need to update some things on it, so I might do a video for that. And I got a bunch of new stuff that I want to take pictures of, and a lot of printing stuff that Zach printed for me and stuff like that. So I want to showcase that kind of stuff. And I got some cool figures, so maybe I'll do something. But you could always catch me on the same streams. And then shout out to Adam, dude. Those reviews keep making me buy stuff, dude. I think every time I watch one of Adam's reviews, it's just fun to watch them. I like how it's different, and you get more of like a realistic look at a figure. Sometimes it's better to watch those reviews versus like Justin or Jetta or whoever gets them out with the really showcasing the figure. I have more fun when I watch like Adam's reviews and stuff and get a more realistic look at a figure. So
just like a friend showing you his figure, right?
Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah, we try to go for that. My daughter just kind of BSing while we're opening the thing up.
Right. Yeah, but Eddie, like always, thank you so much. Are you gonna do if you go on Shane's show tomorrow? Are you gonna do the face-off?
I like he's been doing like team face-offs lately.
Yeah,
it's been fun that way. I like them that way, but yeah, we'll see. I'm not good at them, not like you are, but yeah, it's fun to do.
Yeah, but Eddie, again, thanks so much for joining us. And yeah, I'm not doing. I was like, what would I do a figure stock on Super Bowl Sundays? Like, it's just no one's.
I'm gonna be out of town, so I would miss it either way. But
so I don't follow football. Most likely, I'll be watching. I usually watch it. Even though I don't really watch football, but the Super Bowl I usually do end up watching.
I watch it for honestly, I'm more excited for the commercials now.
Right.
Like the trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I was like excited. They got the Jurassic Park trailer is going to be on during Super Bowl this year. So.
Oh, yeah.
The new one.
Right.
Cool. So that'll be cool. Yeah.
Jurassic Rebirth with
Scarlett Johansson
and Blade. Well, who knows? Mahershala Ali.
Yeah.
So
we might. Hey, what's sooner, a new Blade or a new Star Wars movie? That's not
probably
Mandalorian and Grogu.
new Star Wars movie because the Mando movie comes out next year.
Yeah. Well, that's not Mandalorian and Grogu, I guess. Yeah.
Right. Whatever it is, I don't even know that's what they call it now. But that one's. Although it is Lucasfilm, so they could push it for another 3 years, right? But
Yeah.
Let's see, Mr. Roberts. I have your Instagram page here. So, what do you got going on?
Nothing much really. Just paid off my sideshow Beetlejuice, so hopefully that'll be shipping on Monday. So that way I can take pictures of him by my popcorn bucket tombstone. But,
oh, nice. I got the Book of the Dead. I didn't get the tombstone. Which one was that? Which theater was that?
Regal.
Oh, okay. I got Book of the Dead was AMC, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I have an AMC here. I just don't like going to it because the seats aren't the most comfortable.
Yeah.
The AMC one?
Yeah,
I have the membership, so I go.
Regal.
Yeah, me too.
They're better for me.
Yeah, the A-list. Yeah.
Yeah, Regal. You can just sit, recline and have seat warmers, and yeah.
They do have those. I am jealous of the seat warmers because
Oh.
AMC doesn't have those. They just have the recliner. But yeah.
Do they? I mean, does AMC have like a 21 and older section? Because Regal does.
They have a
like
bar.
Drinks? Yeah, they have drinks.
They have a bar there, like a little bar section or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because in the Regal theaters, they have like their own section where it's 21 and older. You don't have to worry about no kids.
In the theater?
So, and you can get drunk if you want, or eat whatever. But
if they have that like a special theater that would be sick. Because I wouldn't mind seeing some movies without kids in there. That would be nice.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like to go to 21 and up, because I don't want to see no screaming kids. I can't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm just waiting for that to ship, and other than that, nothing really going on. Just hopefully somebody invites me to another stream. So trying to get out there. So
all right. Well, thanks again, Robert, for joining. Like last minute thing, right? But appreciate that you were able to hop on here tonight. So thanks so much. And then S-Beam, I know you have a show tomorrow night. So what do you got going?
Yeah, we're live with Collector's Figure tomorrow. Not sure what we will be talking about. There's a couple figures we didn't get to last week, so we'll probably bring that over this week. But yeah, for the most part, just Collector's Figure right now. I do have my Beetlejuice, so there will be a video coming up in a couple days. Of course, members will get access to that first. And then, just working more on stop motion. And then, all that other fun stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I saw the one that you did with Mace Windu.
Oh, Mace, yeah.
That's the first one that I saw. Yeah, I like that. That was funny.
Oh yeah, and members have the unedited version. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
And that's you voicing Samuel L. Jackson, right?
With the help of AI, yes.
Oh, okay. There you go. With the help of AI. Blue says, "Great stream. Thanks to you and awesome panel. Have a good one, y'all. Thank you so much, Blue, for joining us here tonight in the live chat. And S-Beam, thank you again for joining us.
For having me.
First time, much appreciated there. Let me see here. I think that's pretty much it for me. I'm not doing a figure stock next Sunday. If it was like a regular week, when it wasn't Chinese New Year, I might try to do figure stock maybe Friday night, like I did that one time last week. Squeeze that in there. I may not do anything on Saturday either. The Met Report, I don't believe I'll do that either. So I may just have a free weekend next week. Or I guess technically this week. But of course, the following week, back at it here, Figure Stock Sunday, and probably Met Report that Saturday, which is February 15th and 16th, around there. But Thank you so much, guys. The Canon Council of the Night, much appreciated there as always. And if you watch this live, of course, thank you so much there. And if you're watching the replay, also thank you so very much. And the ones who are members who have selected the horror simulation, I'll give you guys more details about that a little later. I'll adjust your character profile, and I'll start launching some more stuff with the character profile stuff with the items that you can, quote unquote, purchase and activate the other simulations. So I'll give you guys more details about that soon as well. But that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. Thank you so very much, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Have a good night.
Night. Like and subscribe.